Alright fellas, today's topic, we're looking at the Dr. Squatch Star Wars Edition bar soaps. What's good, y'all? Steve from Dapper, Aristocrat, where every week we give you tips on how to look good, stand out, and get those compliments. Alright fellas, so about 2 to 3 weeks ago, Dr. Squatch mentioned on their website that they were releasing Star Wars Edition bar soaps, and there was 4 bars that they were making available. Star Wars? They could have picked Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Ninja Turtles. Shoot, it's 4 of them. And these are the 4 bars. The first set of bars are considered the light side, and the second set of bars are considered the dark side. Wow, I changed my mind, man. That's pretty dope. First bar we'll look at is Only Hope soap. Now this bar was inspired by Obi-Wan Kenobi. The thing about the light side bars is they have 0 grit. They're not as aggressive, they're very pleasant to use, and they're not exfoliating bars. Now some of the ingredients that are featured in this bar is thyme leaves and bentonite clay. These 2 ingredients help soothe and detoxify the skin. Now like I mentioned before, it has 0 grit, so this bar soap is great for everyday use. As far as the scent, it smells pretty good. It has a hint of a citrus sweet smell. It's very light. That's one of the things that I'm kind of disappointed about this bar soap. Like, I like it a lot. It's nice to use. It's very comfortable. I felt good after using it, but I was disappointed with the scent. I like the smell of the bar, but it's not very strong. And if it was stronger, it'd probably be one of my favorites. But because of that, it's very light. It's one of the bars that I think is really nice, but I just wish they would sprinkle a little bit more of the scent in it so you can smell it. Some of the Dr. Squatch bars that I really like, they're very strong and they fill the bathroom, but I really enjoyed this soap. It's very pleasant and I felt good after using this bar soap, so I really like it. Only thing about it is that the scent is not as strong as what I would like for it to be with this bar soap. Now the next bar soap that we'll look at is Wisdom Wash. Wisdom Wash is inspired by Yoda. Now Yoda is one of my favorite characters of all the Star Wars movies. I like how pleasant he is. I like how much wisdom he has. And come on bro, what is this, a synopsis? What that got to do with the soap? I don't know what that got to do with this bar soap, but that may be one of the reasons why this bar is one of my favorites out of all 4. The main ingredients that are included in this bar soap is lotus leaf and shea butter. If you guys aren't familiar with shea butter is great to soften the skin, and it also helps moisturize the skin. So this bar is great for any skin type. As far as the scent of this bar, it has a hint of citrus, but it kind of reminds me of pine tar. Pine tar? I thought you wasn't a fan of it. The thing that I like about this soap over pine tar is that this soap has more of a citrus vibe versus pine tar is more of a piney scent, which is something that I'm not really a fan of. But the one thing about this is it kind of smells similar to it, but minus the pine scent that you get from pine tar. Now they say that the scent of this bar gives you a calm mind and clears your thoughts. Did it clear my mind? Not really, but it definitely calmed me down. I really liked it. Jojo, huh? What you doing? Yo man, I had a rough day today. I'm trying to use the force to get that soap out your hands, man. The force? All you had to do was ask. Hey, bro, you just gonna throw that soap at me, man? May the force be with you too. My skin wasn't dry, didn't itch. None of those things that we tend to get with your typical bar soaps or body washes. Favorite bar out of all 4 of them. If you picking one, this is the one that I would recommend you get. You gotta get this one. All right, y'all, let's look at the dark side. First bar that we have is Ruthless Rinse. Now this particular bar was inspired by Darth Maul. Now some of the ingredients of this soap includes dragon fruit and black sand. If you guys are familiar with black sand, you know it's great for exfoliating the skin. So this is a heavy grit bar that exfoliates very well. When I first used this bar, I felt like it was really aggressive. I like aggressive. And it kind of reminded me of pine tar if you've ever used it as far as its grit. Just a fair warning to be gentle with this bar because it can be kind of aggressive being that it's heavy grit. Another thing about it is that with the black sand, you'll definitely notice that black sand is in this soap because after you use it, you'll see the black sand in your tub after you take the shower. As far as the smell of this bar, it's pretty spicy to me. It's kind of similar to Mars bar, pretty pleasant. I like the smell of it, but it's very light. It's not one of those bars that's gonna fill your bathroom up as far as the scent is concerned. I like this bar, very aggressive, so be gentle with this bar. Now the last bar we'll look at is Darkside Scrub. This bar soap was inspired by Darth Vader. Some of the ingredients that are featured in this bar is chokeberry, shea butter, and coconut oil. Shea butter and coconut oil works very well for your skin as far as moisturizing it and softening the skin. I'm not really a fan of this bar. It has a very smoky smell. It also has activated charcoal. It's mainly used as an exfoliant. It's considered a heavy grit bar, but when I used this bar, it wasn't as aggressive as the Ruthless rinse. It was very gentle, but you can still get that exfoliating feel of the bar. Great bar soap. I like using it. It's very gentle on the skin. After I got out the shower, I felt really good, but I just felt like I didn't smell that great. I'm not saying I had a bad smell. Somebody smell you, they might be like, oh, that's a different smell, but it's not like, oh, you smell awesome. It's like, oh, that's weird. Probably a smell that you think Darth Vader probably would smell like, I don't know. But overall, very good bar to use, very gentle on the skin, made my skin feel great. Skin didn't itch, it didn't feel dry, any of those things. If you get all 4 packs, you're definitely gonna be happy with them, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. The variety that these soaps provide as far as the scents is awesome, and also the fact that some of them are very gentle on the skin versus the other ones. They have heavy grit. If I had to choose a side, if I want to smell good, I'm going with the light side. Plus I like the light side characters better, but you can't really be mad with the dark side characters. They're pretty dope, pretty ruthless. So if you try these bars, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And also, if you had to choose one bar, which one would you choose? Hey bruh, if you're interested in Dr. Squatch, go ahead and use this code right here. It'll give you 20% off your purchase. Now if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button because it helps support my channel. And I also want to send a special shout out to all my Dapper crats. Always remember to be a gentleman, stay dapper, and I'll see you guys next video.